face some way. Just think, show me how you think for now, cause I showed you the light that you're I hold you, I told you, I need you. Like now, I need you to pull up, give me face right now. I'm out in the city, show face, some way. I'm out in the city, okay, baby, need money, go up, go up, go up, go down, go up, go up, go up, go up, go up, go up, go down. Who the fuck is you and why?
The best tuned car I've driven, it was the manual swap VRS all-wheel drive. It was great fun to drive. I had the opportunity to drive it on open roads in the ghats. I was absolutely sending it and I fell in love with the car. Amazing build.
The Polo 1.8 swap in Coimbatore. It was very fast, and although I drove it in traffic, it was very fun.
The best tuned car I've ever driven this year is my i10. It is clapped out and has a full system exhaust.
Tanez VRS 245 for sure.
The best tuned car I drove this year was a 1000 horsepower Audi S6.
I haven't driven a lot of tuned cars, but the one has to be a Polo, a Stage 3 tuned Polo.
Has to be Mechanics Automotive Stage 2 340i.
Driving Bhavneet's V6 A4 all the way back from Bombay to Pune. It was a very enthralling experience.
Definitely the KLM 6466 M340i.
Best tuned car I drove this year was the all-wheel drive VRS. I drove it all the way from Ambi Valley to Pune.
The best car I've driven this year, even though I've not driven a lot, was the G63. Something about a big SUV with just tons of power just blows my mind away, and that thing could pull for what it was.
The best car was the G63. A V8, the loud V8 in an SUV does not make sense, and that's why I love it.
The best car I've driven this year gotta be the CLE 53.
The M340i, I got to drive it down the expressway to Bombay. That was a lot of fun.
The G580 from Mercedes, phenomenal.
The Porsche Macan GTS. Big SUV, didn't feel like an SUV, felt like a sports car.
V8 RS5 on which Nikhil from N Square Autotech was working on.
I think the best car that I've driven this year is the Cadillac. It's a very together car.
Z4 M40i Impulse Edition, the B58 with the manual, that was very special.
The best car I drove this year is the i5 M60. Really fun car. I would have never imagined an electric car would be so fun.
I can't ride bikes, but the best two-wheeler I've ridden this year was the VLF Mobster. It's a tiny scooter, loved the whole blueprint. It was very fun to go here and there, and yeah, I would love to have one of those.
The Ultraviolet F77 Mark II. It was the first electric bike I've ridden, and it was very good.
This one, the Duke 390.
Double speed T4.
Best bike by a mile was the Ducati Multistrada V4S.
Only a few months back I started learning how to ride bikes. So the best one has to be the Dhaval ki kaun si hai? Speed T4 na? Haan.
KTM Adventure 390.
The Triumph Tiger 900 that I rode in Jan. And I told these guys I would just take it out for a quick spin, and then I went to Dehu Road with it. And it was an amazing, it's an amazing bike. The engine is just, it whistles past 5,000 and it's good.
The CB350.
The Aprilia RS457 was really cool.
The best bike I rode this year was the Daytona 660.
My best experience this year was to go for the Temerario launch. It was an amazing event, and to see what Lambo has in store for us with the new platform was just amazing.
Hands down, the Levitas Cup, racing for the first time, nervous, happy, crashing, doing all sorts of stuff. It was something I'll remember for a lifetime.
My best experience is moving to Pune and meeting all these wonderful people and working with TDH.
The Goa trip with safari bags for sure.
My favorite experience this year was spending a weekend at Coast with my motorcycle with Mad Rabbit Racing. Best weekend ever.
Driving all of the VRSs down from Ambi Valley.
The best experience would have to be the Levitas Cup. You know, food, the event, the celebrations and all, amazing.
I accompanied the team to Valley Run. It was my first as such motorsport event.
Driving the new VRS at BIC was really cool because I did a bucket list item driving on a proper track, that too an F1 grade track, so that was a really cool experience.
I think was the Trikaya retreat. We suffered a lot in that trip, but it was fun overall.
The biggest that I've taken this year is just not go anywhere for shoots. I took up a lot of social media projects on my hand and I just could not do any of the fun things that we do as TDH. So next year I know for a fact that'll change.
Biggest that I've taken is going flat out in turn 1 of lap 1. That's the first thing I learned about racing, is to keep the car on the track and take the checkered flag.
While riding to IBW, I nearly went off the cliff in the Duke 390. That's the biggest L I took this year.
The Alto, the legendary office's Alto broke down on me. So I think that's on me. We didn't refill the oil.
So I was reviewing the KTM Enduro R at Pro Dirt Adventure, and Johnny Aubert, who's a world-renowned Enduro championship racer, he was there coaching all of us, and me being the tarmac specialist, didn't know anything about the dirt, and I fell right in front of him while he was coaching me and did exactly the opposite of what he told me.
Has to be the Alto. I was bragging about the Alto to my friends back in Delhi that, I drive a really cool car in Pune, and when I came it was busted.
My second bike crash.
When we were driving the S5 on Curry Motor Speedway, they kind of kicked us out after a point. So some sort of miscommunication, but it was cool driving on Curry Motor Speedway at the end.
Biggest L is the GoPro. It fell down on the expressway from this CLE 53. Yeah, biggest L I took.